Welcome to week 1 of the Kettlebell beginner program. This week's workout is going to be goblet squats and swings. So you will see you've got 4 sets of 8 goblet squats. So set up for your goblet squat as per the tutorial, and then you're going to perform 8 goblet squats. And you can go as heavy as you've got with these. It's unlikely that you're going to have a kettlebell that's too heavy unless it's limited by grip strength. So do your full 8 reps, then pop the kettlebell down. In terms of rest, think about resting as long as you need to do to perform that next set. That next set also needs to not exceed an 8 out of 10 RPE, or make sure you've got 2 reps in reserve. Once you feel like you're recovered enough, off you go again for your second set. And there are a total of 4 sets of 8 of the goblet squats. Once you have finished the goblet squats, set yourself up for the kettlebell swings. Week 1, you're going to work through the kettlebell swing tutorial up to stage 4 of 5. So that's the dead stop swings. It's really important, especially if you haven't done swings before, to not go ahead and start doing the consecutive swings, because the consecutive swings, there's a lot of timing involved. If your timing goes out, you can really stuff them up quickly. So stick to the dead stop swings this week, and you'll be doing roughly 5 sets of 10 dead stop swings. But it's all about practicing the skill at this stage. So do as many as you need to do to feel confident and competent. But I would caution, especially for your first workout or 2, don't do too many, because often you don't realize at the time, even just getting down in that hinge and back up multiple times, you can be pretty sore the next day. And I don't want you cursing me when you sit on the toilet the next day. So your dead stop swings, as a refresher, down in that nice low hinge, and then you're practicing hiking the bell back, driving up to straight, catching it, and down. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now they're hard. That's quite fatiguing doing 1 set of 10 dead stop swings. So you can take, when you're doing this yourself, you can take as long as you need to between each rep. So that's a total of 10 reps. 10 reps makes up 1 set. And then you've got up to 5 of those. So I'm trying to keep the total volume at the moment to about 50 swings. Most people can usually tolerate that reasonably well. Now we do have guidance elsewhere on this, but in terms of weight of your kettlebells, if you've got a choice of weights, then usually somewhere around that sort of 12 to 16 mark works nicely. For females, maybe if you're untrained males as well. Obviously, this is an individual thing. Can't classify too much based on sex, but that tends to be a good starting place. With males, they're often around that 16 kilos, maybe up to 20 kilo. But it's very much individualized. So figure out what works best for you. One thing I would say though, especially with swings, you often want to be a bit heavier than lighter, because if it's too light, you're going to want to lift with your arms. So going a bit heavier forces your body to self-organize in a way such that you tend to start using those legs a lot more. So finishing off those full sets, 5 sets of 10 swings. Don't worry about a timer at this stage. I would encourage you to take your time for that first week, get that technique down, because in week 2, you will be going into consecutive swings.